Testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Long Beach, California. We are at the Lawn Bowling Greens here in Long Beach and are on day 2 of competition. We are setting up. Right in front of us here is the men's Rinks final. Steve Marsh's team against Brian Stewart. We have begun the first end here and a bit getting ready here with everyone helping out and getting our live stream set up going, and we are raring to go here. So tuning in for the skips as Steve Marsh gets on the mat right now, ready to deliver his first bowl. We will get caught up here, you guys. It's a championship game, so we played all of our qualifiers yesterday for 14 hens, and we are now doing a 16 hen final. A bit windy, sorry about the noise in the background, but we had a bit of a downpour yesterday, which slowed things down a little bit for us in the morning with a rain delay. Played really late to find out who was in the championship flights and the third flight for today, but sun's peeking out. Looks like we're going to have a great time here at the end of today, leading into the rest of the week. Steve going to deliver here. Coming in here with the forehand. So need a second to catch up on whose bowls are whose here. Yeah. I am Scotty Manicotti, and got some helpers around here with me as well. Trying to get you guys a little live streaming here from the Southwest Division. Bowls USA live stream setup. So in conjunction with the division down in the Southwest, Bowls USA has put this together. So we'll bring you what we can, trying to get all the finals in this week for you. And hope you can have a good game. 1, 2 for Brian Stewart.
Whatever you like right now, Alan. I'll get a card.
All right, so we got the tally on that, so I can give you a correct score here. It is Stewart 2 on the first end. Leading here from Marsh's team is Guy Ferris with that last bowl, and we have Alan O'Brien leading for Stewart's team in his second bowl. Not a bad position bowl there, just a foot and a half behind Jack with his forehand there. Alan, here comes Guy with the second bowl. See if you can make a correction here. Brian Mulvaney playing second. Catch up on some camera angles and scoring, some shot selection here in a minute. I'm a one-man show right now, but we're getting there. Okay, so Frankie Napoli's coming over with a scorecard to help me out as well. Thank you, Frankie. Here we go. We got Steve, Matt. This one's coming in. He's got some good touch here. And he is happy with
You're not 5 feet through, Brian.
Mulvaney with his second. 2-bullet Rinks here for the men. The men's final here in Long Beach at the Southwest Division Open Championship Flight Championship game. And Brian, you can put the earphones on so you can hear me or talk to if you want. It's just there.
That was a toucher. He's holding now.
Okay. Nice little toucher there. Brian Mulvaney's second toucher. Here's Steve Nelson from the mat. Down on a knee there. This guy can be lethal. Watch this bull come in and it just slid. This head is really shaping up. There's some good bowls already in this game. Just number 2 right now. Andrew Dufresne is on the mat with his delivery. And he's got some good touch. He's going to run into the pile there and steal shot. Dufresne. I think the 42 there with Andrews is the shot. Mr. John Lee right now. Here is his delivery. The yellow bowl coming in, and it's just held out there a little bit. Slid through. Something just around the backside there. Yeah, sorry about the wind, guys. It causes a little bit of sound effects here, but that's what we get when we get a little weather, even in Southern California. I know people think we have 350 days of sunshine, but no, we got a torrential downpour yesterday, but the greens are playing good. They got nice cut during practice days. Dufresne sliding in there and just edging over the back left area. Let's see if we can John there with his just a bit outside there. Just under.
Tens of people can wait for my fat ass to move.
Brian Stewart voicing his opinion. We were watching him walk back and forth. Brian Stewart bowling well this morning, well enough to be in the final. Brian. Mr. Frankie Napoli, want to say hello to the gang?
Hello out there. Thanks for showing up.
Do you need a pill? Unfortunately, just recording this one now, we will be posting it, so you guys will probably be, when you're watching it, seeing it on Bulls USA Facebook page. So thanks for tuning in if you're on Bulls USA's Facebook page. It's off. This angle is probably going to be best just watching his forehand come around. See how his weight is here, and it is tuning in, catching up, rolling up right there. Hard for me to tell by the angle, but that is either number 1 or number 2. Let's see what Steve Marsh says. He's stayed at the head where the skips can elect to do that in this tournament, and then he can go down and hold his first if he wants to see the other teams. Skip's first bowl to do that. He's now head down, testing the wind with his wingspan. Mr. Still a lovely day here in Long Beach, folks. Don't kid, even though it sounds a little bit windy. It is not bad at all. The greens are running good. Steve Anderson setting up. His first hole. I couldn't get Facebook to connect at all, so I'm just recording it, and I'll upload it later.
Cool.
I didn't have another option.
We can just put that on Facebook. Like, sorry, we're having some connectivity issues with our recording. I can do
That's
that later.
fine. We'll do the best we can.
Well, and if they're gonna like hurry us up like that,
Yeah.
Brian starts to worry, oh, we should.
And he's also like, don't tell me to stand.
Oh, really? You said that?
Second delivery here. Sorry, we missed that. We're having a little bit of technical issues, but we're pulling it off here, guys, to show you.
Steve should take a shot with the jack.
Steve's first bull changed up the head a bit, opened it up. Looks like Red Bull Andy Ukraine over there is holding a shot. Steve's just going to be heavy as the slide down. So John, the best you can do on telling me the score once things end, because I'm doing sound
You want a
and
manual?
cameras.
Just let me know what,
Just
what it
update
was.
the scores so we can have it correct. And then edit the scoreboard and put on some music in the background. Have
Bring us a beer.
Oh, sorry. That's Frankie.
No change?
Just getting some scoring help as well. See Brian for Team Stewart is on that. New Andy Dufresne's.
Yeah, really nice here.
That was,
Yep.
are we on that one? So it's 5.
No. Total 3. Just, they only got a 1.
Oh, we got a 1. You got that for me there. Perfect. Go ahead and Frankie, you can always talk just a little bit if you want, because I got to set up the scoreboard a little bit. Do that. I'm just going to take us into now and 3 of 16 in the championship game of the finals. Down, 3, and Stewart with another. All right. 1, 2, and we're in.
Guy Ferris. A little short. Here's Alan O'Brien's second ball. A very consistent tournament for sure. There we go.
Yeah, I guess it is a little windy.
Did that hit Steve in the back?
All right, technical wind, we got it all, folks. Who said this is challenging, right? We're out here having some ambassadors at the game, coming down to Long Beach. We got a good gang of folks here enjoying this tournament. Some great competition. A couple things to deal with here. We will be right back in it. I think we have to take Varela down. All good.
Guy, get off the mat. Take your time out.
bit of a timeout here until we can get everybody situated. Once again, we are just sitting here, just a short timeout here in the 2025 Southwest Open Men's Rinks Final. Steve Marsh's team against Brian Stewart, Long Beach, California.
Can't put it back up there, because it hit him in the back, the umbrella. Steve is like in pain.
Oh,
So,
well,
but he's
I thought Charlie had that dialed in.
no, he put the bowls by the camera, the tripods, not the.
Steve got hit by the umbrella?
I have no idea.
That's the he was walking.
No, well, it's, I don't need to,
Yeah, he did.
Who would have thought that would have happened? I got hit twice by the same umbrella. No, I'm not okay right now. I have had
attending to Steve Marsh a little bit there. I got knocked by the umbrella. We have
No, I'm good.
seen problems with umbrellas and wind before, folks. We were just trying to keep the cameras
Got
out
me
of the
twice. Got me
sun.
on the back and then I didn't see it. And then in the back of my head.
Nice little atmosphere for some bowls. Things happen.
Caught me like right.
It'll be okay.
But I don't see it.
Regroup.
It doesn't seem what? No, I didn't. I'm good on the thank you. Thank you.
You want something a little stronger?
Yeah, that's what we want out of
Are
the
you okay,
TV.
Steve?
That's what we
Are you
want out of the
okay?
TV commentator.
It's off right now.
Got a Coors Light?
Huh?
You want some psilocybin?
Igloo.
I do need to put some this down.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, the can's in the bottom. There's a 6-pack in there.
Oh, the silver bullet.
You have it, right?
It's 3-0 on the second end. Playing number
And now
3.
we're on and through. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. I would rather you keep the score and then just update me so I can, because I've got to
You
go.
want me to just put it on here?
No, because I'm reading these and making. No, we were fine.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's good.
I'm just putting this under so it doesn't. I don't lose it.
All right, let's roll it.
Okay.
All right. So claps from the crowd. Dr. Scotty made sure Steve was hydrating and taking some ibuprofen, and we are back on track. So
Let's just hope it was ibuprofen.
yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Okay, guys, second bowl just a little strong. Remain on the rink.
No, that one just hit the sand in the ditch there. Once again, I'm Scotty Manicotti, and this is Frankie Napoli. We are bringing you the men's final in Rinks 2025 Southwest Division. It's Brian Mulvaney with his first. Just came in a bit under right there.
Looks to be out.
Steve Jones here with the delivery. Nice angle there to watch his ball come down and then try to switch over. And watch it slide just inside. It's just going to come up short.
Sometimes after a little break like that, it's hard for the bowlers to take their focus back, so give them a chance.
Mulvaney with ball number 2. Let's see if we've seen some good bowls already in the first 2 ends. We just had that little 5-minute timeout after we had the umbrella incident, we'll be calling it, for the rest of time.
Steve Marsh will be the only one to remember, of course. He got the worst of it.
Steve Jones again. Let's see if he can just add 4 feet. A little glide off the zone. That's one way of getting there, Steve. That's,
I do believe this is his home club, so we see a little
little
club
Stevie
management,
Love there.
right?
Maybe he paid his dues this year.
He did.
I wonder if we're not going to holler at Steve Marsh to get out of the way yet, just because he just was the one that got I know that he did just move for us there. And there's Andrew Dufresne. I believe he's a Newport member. His first pull, and he's coming up short. We're playing a deep jack and almost tee to tee here. So guys need to stretch it out a little bit. Steve Jones. Steve. And John Donovan. Well,
It's perfect.
Steve Jones. Correction on the name there. The list they gave me.
I do think you got it right. I think it was just wrong on the list.
Andrew Dufresne with a decent bowl here. Let's see if we've got a better angle over here. John Lee with a very nice bowl right there. Steve was number one. John looks like he just took the number one, so it looks like they're holding at least two. It's a bit away from us, but that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see how we're doing. I did get that camera to correct, so we had a decent angle on that head now. Steve walking down, still going back. I can perfect is not kicked in yet. I think he's gonna be okay. Just needs to internalize a little smile inside. Remember that he's out long bowling on the men's final here.
Right.
Rinks.
And I do suspect if he wins the end, the pain will subside somewhere.
And this is Brian Stewart, folks. He is delivering his first ball.
Really nice waves.
It really does. Let's see if I can come inside here and we'll watch that one come in. He has a toucher. That's right, Brian Stewart with a toucher. So Brian has taken shot. Now it's all about getting up to that goal. So Steve's got two to do it. Definitely wants to reach on the first one, I think. Good sense of weight for the first. He's got two close ones next to it. I don't think he's anything heavy, but
I don't believe he has anything in the back body, so he's got to be careful not to hit it too
he's
hard.
super close here. And he's found a hole.
Andrew, how close am I to the jack? About an inch and a half. If I tap it, will it go to you and Alan? Yeah. Okay.
Brian trying to convert by hitting his toucher. And he's been told it's only an inch or so off. I can't see it from here. But here's his delivery. If he gives it a touch, he's going to get it to come back. And I think he's given up on it already. He is short, did not get up to it. But still had shot. Steve now can come in. If he's just trying to draw a shot, we could do it for Brian, so that option is still open. In this case, I think Steve's just going to try for something really close and hope something good happens. This is what he's looking at down there. Like I said, it's just a yard or two short of tee to tee. But, you see it come back at the screen right now. He's giving it a chance here. Looks like he's going to be just on a decent effort. And it's blowing pretty good out here. And,
Probably already in. I think you can draw.
I still need to get a good feel for it. That was just the third end, so got on with that short little injury timeout. And one more for Team Stewart to take the total to 4. And they're now on 4th end. We're going to play 16 in this championship gold medal game. Everybody else in the regular flights are still just playing the 14 end Rinks matches that we played for qualifiers yesterday. There were 3 qualifiers. It was a long day out here. We did get quite a bit of rain in the morning, had a short break from that. And, gosh, in the last games yesterday, I don't know, 6 or 6:30. It was absolutely a long day. So, these guys are now their 6th game of the tournament, the championship final. 2 more disciplines to go this week. We'll have men's pairs over the next 2 days, and then we go into singles. To end the tournament, we will be doing 2 days of men's singles as well. So Rinks pairs singles, so what the men are doing, and then over in Laguna Beach, I believe, doing all there. That's there.
And if things work out, we're hoping to live stream the finals of both the pairs and the singles. Correct.
Alan,
Jack's a little shorter here on the 4th end.
they just went T to T, and now they've shortened it up to quite a short jack. So we're going to see some.
Yes.
See some overzealous rolls here again, and don't forget this wind is it's almost picking up.
It is blowing. The wind is at their back coming this way, so I think that's why they're a little long. So they figure it out. It's moved.
That's amazing.
Remember, wind at your back coming that direction.
Guy Ferris here now. Watch this one come in. We're going to keep it on this screen. It looks like it's in a good spot. I don't think we're much better on the side angle. It's not bad as well.
Looks like Brian's going to be the shot here. I think he's taken up.
Thank you, Brian.
He's seen the other.
He's watched the first 4
balls.
balls. Yeah, yeah, and there we go. Steve Jones trickling it in here.
It's a little more grass. Your weight's fantastic.
A little more, and it's still too short. But both of them coming out of the gates a little bit better than the first 2. The leads had the first bulls on this short jack, so let's see what Brian's been doing.
All right.
And it's just come on the high side there and then on the back.
He did correct his limits, so it's kind of good.
Rinks is a special game. You got 4 people on the team, 2 bowls each. You got to make them both count. You got 1 chance at a correction. 3 or 4. You know, our pairs games will be 3 bowl pairs this year, and our singles with the whole set, all 4. So you have a chance. But 16 bowls out here at Rinks. It's quite a crowded place. Sure can be.
Just make a little contact on the bowl.
Beautiful shot ball.
Either hand's fine.
Jones. And I do believe this is his home club, actually.
Yeah.
The Red Bull, and it is hot. Steve asking for something. John Lee trying to get just under.
Big
Just
wind
under.
gust there, right there in the test the jack.
Yeah, take a look from this end. You can see that we've sprayed around a little bit. Frankie, you doing okay over there?
I'm doing fine, brother.
Okay.
You're trying, you're just heavy again.
Be just a little heavy again going to the back. Right now, Steve Jones' holes are looking good. Actually, he's got number 1, and Brian Mulvaney looks to be number 2, jack high there.
Oh, Mr. Lee's got it. That's nice and bold. Exactly where Steve skipped.
Just delivered there, right now. Always make the walk down to see the damage they've done on the other end. Steve Jones, the only one with a half wry smile. See if I can leave us this angle from the back for a second as well. Right. Saunter.
Yes. Methodical.
All against us here. Good weight control. Let's see if we can take a roll off on this first. It's not easy with this changed length. Right through the hole. It would have been even longer than that. It's not a bad positional bowl in the back. But Steve's got that front one lined up with the jack, so it's not going to be easy to get off there with his other one off to the left side there. Steve Marshall. A good shot right here.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would certainly make him feel better putting the scoreboard. I think he has a good rate here.
See if they'll let us watch it come in there. Nope, we're gonna have to take the side angle there. He has put some good weight on it there. And, it's drawn second.
Yes.
So John Lee or that last one.
And it's good that he's on the other side of the jump too, so
He's holding. He's coming into the picture right now for you, and he has dragged.
beautiful trail, maybe two. Take a look at it.
Well, he brought it back until his first hole. He was still feet behind the jack, so I believe he is holding the 2 at least right there. Yeah, the wind's howling, guys. You can hear it. I can hear it on my headset. I'm sure you can hear it at home on Facebook there. Listening away to the Bulls USA and Southwest Division combined efforts to bring you the live streaming of the men's Rinks final here in Long Beach, California. We're having a good day. The skies opened up. It's brought a little blue in. You can see the dark mass above us. Looks like it's gone inland now, but it's been threatening all day again to make me put a rain pool back on. We hung in there. Right out the live streaming equipment for your up, down there. What do I do? Some weight is good on the first one. I think he's just going to kind of send it into the pack there. We can bump up the Lions a little bit. Stay. Take shot. A bit wide and edged. Brian Mulvaney's bowl and a
Great, Brian. Yes.
and they are
Stewart had
Again, wherever you
substantial
want to
lead.
get near the jack.
16 ends, they got plenty of time to come back.
Don't shoot yet. Huh?
Don't see
Don't
much.
shoot yet. Okay.
Well, it's
And
4
then
ends,
again,
they're
ask
down
Brian
7.
where
I
he's
think I
gonna
heard
get
the
next
team
season.
yesterday said they gave up a 7. So, I mean, anything can happen here in Rinks. It's,
Big numbers happen a lot in those. You have to really be conscious of the building ahead.
okay, we are now in end 5, 16, 7-0 Stewart.
They went to a little bit longer jack again, bowling into the ring now.
A little bit longer. It's really just a 3/4 length there, I think. Not up 2 meters. Just green speed here. 90 feet, huh? Ricky?
Yeah, looking good. Almost got there. He's decided to go back in on his second. So
Alan O'Brien's gray ball coming in. Let's see if he's in the correction here. So it's a little hot.
There you go.
Matches this other one. And they're not in a bad position from Skip's point of view. They are about a yard and behind the jack. Jack tends to move quite a bit for Rinks, so we'll see what happens here. And Guy Ferris a little on the short side. I don't think he kept up.
I saw Steve Morris put a one finger up, and I don't know if that was because he's a yard in front or if they took the
Inside of his
very
green on the forehand.
hard to tell at this point.
This angle, this angle, I think it's still Mr. O'Brien's. Brian Mulvaney with his first, and he's got some good weight and line here. He
And
might
if he can
just.
trail that back,
Oh.
that's certainly probably in the cap.
I heard 2 in the left, Frankie. Steve Jones on that. Goes. Watch it come lengthwise is up. And Steve Marsh twice. Pop it back here. See
He's got a very nice weight here, Scotty.
Steve is
Probably the shot.
Steve's pulling pretty well. He's a strong bowler. Played against Steve Jones in the Nationals in Florida, wasn't he? Must be.
He just got
He's knocked
some
out
help
Guy
there.
Ferris's bowl, and it is now the Jack High bowl. And
They're holding two, probably. But they seem to have been holding. And they make the turn more than one end, and Brian seems to
bang,
have.
bang. Here it comes. Does he have good weight again? Can he slide
He does
it?
have good weight, but he may crash the front pole here, unfortunately.
And Mulvaney's bowl there, so that's not going to make Steve happy. He slid inside.
He would have been in the back.
Andrew's first here. You can see it coming in the picture on the left side.
Very
And
good weight.
going to bump Steve up, and I think that one is in the count.
Need a little more grass. The weight isn't all that
Five
bad.
Ferris is the green and the white off to the right. Both of Steve Jones right in front of the Jack. Here comes Andy Dufresne second.
I don't know that he took more glass on this one, Scotty. He seems to be underneath the
He
jack.
did. He got a little bit of a glide, but that's. Steve really wanting to get something going here, just to get a little bit of confidence continuing into this game.
Hoping for one on the far side of the jack, of the head there, so.
These guys start
You know, John's back ball is not the end of the world there. So he might have nothing in the back and nothing in the first back. So I'm sure Steve's okay with that getting the head. He's going to stay down. Take a look and see what Brian does.
Brian's view right here. He needs to find his way in there. Looking at a backhand, I'm assuming there, and just slide inside of guys on the bowl. Comes
He does have the back ball catcher now.
come in on the left side of the screen here.
Very nice weight,
He's
Scotty.
got really good weight, but it is underweight.
All right, it's the right one.
All right, some good stuff here. Got a
It looks like Steve took the ice pack off his back. So either he's feeling better or that was just being injured.
oh, he's just getting serious. He's got a chance at a number here, and he can really use it at this point in the game.
He's going to get him right back in this and let him get a 4-4, yeah.
Third of the way into this championship game final here. Steve's getting back down to the mat. See what it looks like from this end.
Fourth of the way in with 16 out. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, he's coming with the back now.
Good view. Let's see if this one can come in just a little bit here. Just a bit over. Don't think that is going to be in the count. What are we looking at for Stewart's team? Is it the two grays in the back there?
That's correct, and Andrew Dufresne with the red on that side. I think Brian would love to trail the jet back there. Could. Crashing it back.
Comes,
Oh,
he slid under, and he's
once
taking
again,
shot.
he's taking
Brian Stewart
shot.
saying, no, I'm not going to let it go that easy. I'm
Gonna let them score, yeah.
don't think this is much more than a draw shot to do exactly what Brian was
Talk
doing.
about Jones in the
They
front,
need to
right?
get on the board.
Well, that's coming. That's where I'm coming.
You know, he's got both of Steve Jones and Bowles in front to maybe sacrifice one to get Brian out of there. This is the last bowl of the game.
If he hits the one on the right-hand side, it could push Stewart through and stay for the count again. So
Absolutely. If he stays, it could be a 4. Definitely come with positive weight.
watch this, and he's hit the bowl and
Very
didn't.
close.
Yeah, it was close. He just didn't get a result there. He made
Great bowl without a good result.
made some contact, but Brian Stewart once again put one in there. I think that's just the one.
That's going to be one. Yeah, they were down 3. Once again,
Go to 8. Sixth end, so more than a third of the way
Yes, I
through
see,
there,
yeah.
Frankie. Yeah, leave the math to me, Frankie. Leave the math to me.
leave all intellectual property to Scotchy.
So Brian Stewart putting together.
Yes, he's made some excellent
a team
saves.
that's gotten here, and his touch was good. I mean, the skip's got to save some stuff, you know.
Yeah, he's done his job for sure. He built a decent head, and he's come in and changed the score. Several ends out of the first 5.
Fairly similar, almost a little bit shorter on this one again. So they haven't gone back to anything long.
But they are with the wind here, so it is a.
Let's see if Alan
They made the
can.
adjustment.
Alan pull
Looks good.
the brakes on this one.
Oh, Alan.
It's a little
Front
front
touch,
touch.
beautiful. Yeah,
Ding, ding, ding,
loves
ding,
that.
ding. Touch. All right, Guy Ferris here with his first delivery. And no step. Just home swing.
It's just right in front of it.
He's got a very good weight here too.
He's going to slide by on the high side, but good effort, not a bad position.
Right, he needs to be up.
Jack can go straight back to him if we get a little touch on him. It looks like 1 or 2 inches off the back. Jack there. Here. Let's see. It's a nice tight bull there. Start. 6th there. Another very
Alan
nice
just matched his
ball.
front ball, his first ball, and now he's got a 2 shots.
Hit it a little bigger, but not too much. Those are right on each other there. Good.
See if,
Sean Kelly's in the house. Hi, Mr. Kelly. How are you?
How are you?
Thanks for having us here. Southwest Division Open here, the first championship of the discipline men's rinks, or 4s we call it. It's 2-hole rinks.
Just looking to reach
4
out
guys
here.
on each team playing the championship game. 16 ends, 16 times going back and forth on the rink. Stewart asking for something through those 2 grays. Let's see if we can get a connection here by Brian. A little on the high side. A very good effort, though.
absolutely.
Exact weight that Brian was asking for, it just didn't slide down and make any contact. Great effort.
Just a beautiful ball with the 2 shots holding, and Brian with the lead. It's the managed risk at this point too. You know, that was a beautiful thing. Built that head.
Good view of Steve Jones's delivery there from the
He's
Magnus
got a
seat.
positive weight here.
Come on, get a
He
run.
is making
Oh, Jonesy.
no connection. Slide on by. Walk
Maybe drop
on
another
by.
foot or 2.
I really don't want to touch Alan there, right?
No, you want to stay away from it. Just if it gets hit, the jack's coming over here.
He's asking for something just around the head. Do not want to disrupt anything.
That is,
Just please,
right in the middle.
something
Like it? Okay.
just behind on the right. So Jack comes back there, and he has done
You know what,
exactly
Brian?
that.
Those might be better than Alan's balls.
And in the
Shooting down a
count too,
jack,
so
come
Brian is very happy with that.
on. I'll try, but it's windy down here.
Steve Jones kneeling on the mat. He sees what he's got to do here.
Positive again with his weight.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can come better on. Now he
Missed it
just
there.
missed it on the other side.
Just nice. No instant replay there. When Scotty's fat finger hits the wrong camera angle, he get to see the result, but not always all the action.
Any weight?
Scotty Dufresne's Red Bull coming on the forehand. You'll see it on the right side of the screen, and it's wide and long, but he's putting something in the back there.
Right, there's 2, they had 2 best backs, and now it's just managing the risk. As I said, getting ahead, that's not a bad play.
Yellow bowl of John Lee coming in, and it's made a connection and
Not only did he
opened
open it up, but he may have taken shots, Scotty. What a beautiful bowl.
Yeah, I'm
It's close.
not sure from this angle right now, but Steve really needed his team to step up and make a connection, and John Lee just
He did exactly what they did.
Rate's very
They couldn't
good.
ask for a better ball there.
change it up, change it up. I didn't see it.
That's right.
There's Andy now just sliding in just 3 feet off to the left. Get you a shot of John's delivery here.
Hey, did you ask him where he was?
And a forehand.
Okay. You need to.
You can see it not bending as much as he would have liked to. He just slid behind.
But he did open it up, and much better look now for Steve Marsh as those two right on the jack by Alan O'Brien there.
Steve's got to be happy with John's play right there. 'Cause he's 2 looks at it. Don't know if he's holding shot. We can't tell from here.
We may be able to tell by the shot that Brian Stewart makes with his first ball.
You guys can see what we're looking at here. That's almost our exact view from the announcing table here. Yeah, hard to tell. Not quite sure, but
He did that. Brian coming up short, so maybe just wanted to get him Steve.
don't think that was on purpose there.
Yeah.
Like to have it.
Front maybe, but not sure.
Scoreboard is right. We're in N6 of 16. 8-0 right now. So Steve really wanting to get on the board here. Let's see what he can do. Brian's been relentless and skipping quite well, even when they've been holding a couple of runs. Seems to put him on the number. Bowling with confidence. So
Absolutely.
hard to beat a man in bowling with confidence. Side angle here. It's off. You can see the forehand coming down. And we get a good view here on the other end. And he ran right into Stewart's
Exactly what he
position
did not
ball.
want to do.
And now it's touching it right on the nose, right in front. And if anything, it pushed it back just a little. And
I'm almost seeing two now, Scotty.
it's hard to tell. I think maybe the yellow is still number 2. Side there, pulling behind it, and that is exactly where that jack's going to go if Steve does make contact with Stewart's other ball that's right on the front. The jack there. So Ryan has a way of getting the bowl where he wants
I
to
know,
get
and
it.
I'm looking at the head, and I see Allen, I see Brian Mulvaney, and I see Willie Stewart, I think with the back, the closest back. And of course, Andy, that back ball that Andy Dufresne put in. Now, if Steve Morse decides to come heavy,
That way quick.
It's just trying to determine where the jack's going to go if he does hit it square, and it's just so close on that front toucher there that it's got to go straight back, and I don't think that's what Steve wants to happen here. He doesn't want to have the catchers.
I know he would love it to get past Brian Stewart's bowl to Guy and John Lee, but that doesn't, that's, he could go down even more if it doesn't get that far with Brian, Allen, and Andrew right there.
It's a Skip's call, and guess who's on the mag? Was it Steve Marsh? Touch of the tether. Spin the pole. Wait. Hoping to make a connection, and he didn't. An
Just missed it.
edge might have done it, but we'll see if it's 1 or 2 now.
Andrew sees 2. John is looking, and
Okay.
All right, guys, that's enough of that.
What happened to me?
10-2. You just missed the 6-10. That's all.
Oh, that was 6.
Correct.
Okay. So 2 points there in the 6th end. So 10.
Good there.
We're in end 7 now of 16 of the championship final game here with Brian Stewart, his Rinks team against Steve Marsh. Marsh family really needing to get on the board here. It's a 16 on game, so it's Rinks. Anything can happen.
Oh no, there's plenty of time. You know, big numbers happen in rings.
Well, a lot of golf left.
A lot of bowls left. Alan's got a very good first bowl, which is always important. Puts the pressure on the other team. Maybe.
Alan O'Brien bringing it in.
That happens. Then you might reconsider.
Better view there.
He's got a pretty good weight here, Scotty. I don't know if he's under.
He's under.
Just
Just under, but it's decent weight. Just needs a bit of grass. I don't know, just got a bit short.
You can come up and play the short one if you like. I like it. Wherever you want, Abby.
He's still going to try to go around.
Definitely needs to take a little more grass and be up on this one. Even if it's behind the jack, it gives you give it a little bit more to work with. But unfortunately, much better line, but that's going to make that back pain a little bit more intense for Steve Marsh.
It just puts a little crosstown in traffic. Brian Mulvaney with his first bowl coming down now. You'll see it coming in on the left side of the screen and pulling up short. And that's a good 2.5, 3 yards short. So Brian Stewart, I'm sure they can bite his lip as well. So skips are going to have to deal with some short bowls, which is never fun in a Rinks game because you got a lot of traffic and the wall built up, and it is just hard to get the jack. His delivery, he's going
He's definitely got
forehand.
positive weight here, so
Forehand, and he's going to find Allen's ball.
put one in the bag too, so it's a little bit more open on the forehand side. So right-handed coming this way.
Yes, Angel.
Spicy.
Well, he's managing risk as well, covering the back, giving him the best bat, holding one piece. Decent bowl here.
Yeah, he made a great correction there, and he's
What a
on
beauty,
it.
untoucher.
Ding, ding, ding. Steve Marsh is happy. He's holding shot.
Yeah. That was neat.
Back in. Forehand.
pictures. Any ball is delivered and hits the jack. Needs chalk on it immediately or before the next ball rolled. Mr. West. This is the next way. Well, not to interfere with the next bowler, they will let them bowl.
Wow, so John promoted his teammate Gone, slipped right in between Allen's two balls and gave him a second shot at the moment. Well done.
Andrew Define's second ball here coming in with some weight. He has opened it all the way up. And Mulvaney is in the back. So now Team Stewart is holding. Let's see if we can get rear view here. It sure looks like that wing ball off to the right.
You're right.
Mulvaney is good.
It's empty.
Crossover here. Brian Stewart getting ready to deliver his first. He now is holding the shot. Nothing really close though. I mean, if we look at it from that other angle again, John Lee's bowl is possibly shot, but I think it's Mulvaney off to the side. It's hard for me to tell from this angle right now. Brian Stewart with the delivery here. You can see it coming in on his backhand. He's coming around the side. Here it is. Just needs to pass John, and he's done it again. This boy is relentless. He has taken shot and put one real close on it with a lot of traffic in the way. So this one is going to be hard.
How are you?
Steve Marsh is not catching any breaks.
You know what? It's actually
Quite the competitor too out here. Serious bowler.
off, the brace is off, or sleeping, or sitting.
Has not given up at all. I mean,
Device after
these guys
the full ball
know that you can come back in these games. Not quite to the halfway point too. So front half and the second half of this game, they are down 10. Like I said, you can get on the board, you can score them in lumps. You can get 4s, 5s, and 6s. So they're not out of it. They just need some things to start going their way. Marsh over here. Ryan and up. See what he's seeing from there. That's what he's looking at.
Well, they're doing a no whole thing going out of Sioux.
Down the backhand.
Families coming.
Watch it come in on the left side of the screen here, and it's trying to get back. It's just a little hot. It's just opened up in the back.
Already dedicated a day to
Not a bad effort. And he knows where he's going with his corrections. Brian's probably not going to try to give him anything to wing off of, but he had such a beautiful first bowl. Stewart will probably just put a on it.
To this one.
It's over. Good. And he's giving it just a little extra and not a bad spot to match the back. So. Team Stewart with either 1 or 2 right here. Marsh's final ball, and it's sliding just inside John's face. One for Stewart.
See you tomorrow. Thanks for letting me play with you. Enjoy.
Jerry Sanders saying his goodbyes. He was on Frankie Knide's Force team. Started in the championship bracket today, but just wasn't our day. Not our day. Okay. Jack is thrown. 1, 7th. Bang. 11.
So
You got this.
taking the punt, winning the end. Okay, so Andrew DeFranco, excuse me, Alan O'Brien, his first goal.
Oh, you can play on this side. It's okay to tuck it in.
Harris quickly on that ball, his first ball, to get inside. Allen, which he has, maybe. He's just behind. Skip.
Hey, Laurie, good job.
You were saying you stick on it.
Yeah, well, you'll find out. Stepped away for a moment and don't know how to handle the camera, so you'll have to trust me. Allen's second goal came up like 4 feet in front. Beautiful line. Right in front of the Jackie. Matthews got a second goal coming. And he is rolling in his second shot. A little behind as well. Setting up a beautiful head so far. Delivering his first ball. Came a little heavy, and he's got the best bat. But Guy Ferris still holding 2 shots. Steve Jones now about to deliver his first ball. Setting up a pretty nice head so far. And, they really need to win this end, I'd say. Here comes Steve. He's drawn in another shot. So right now, Team Marsh holding 3. We've seen this movie before. Hopefully they'll be able to hold on to this and change the momentum.
Guy Ferris started off strong there with
Yes, he did.
2 good holes. Allen, 1 in front, 1 behind.
Way better
Very
than
nice.
narrow. That was a beautiful weight.
And just coming in a little thin and under.
Steve seems to be dialed in. He's bowled his last couple ends very, very tight. Put some pressure on Team Stewart, which
Slide by.
interesting. Could be number 3 or 4, excuse me.
It is. It's still it's about 2.5 feet short,
I
but
think you want this hand. We have to play this one. Let me do it. Very good, Andrew. Come on. Turn! Ah!
Went dark for a second as Andrew's bowl gets in and out of the head, and we still have Team Marsh holding 4 shots. John Lee's first bowl coming in, and he's got a very good, needful back bowl for Team Marsh.
We're actually, Andrew,
Eventually in the count, but
we're actually down quite a lot.
maybe not. But in any event, it's a good back ball, which is what they needed at that point. Hoping for. Andrew Dufresne comes in with his last bowl of the end.
Slip it.
Seems to be, he did slip the
That's
front
helping.
bowls.
Sean?
Could be in the count. I mean, for them, it could be number 4.
You could do this and run into someone that's in the count.
screen, Frankie. I'm just messing with it. See if we can get a better picture, but
So that's why
some of the
everybody's
might
going.
just be that camera. Nice bowl by John Lee.
If it can just put the brakes on. Brian's doing a little semi-measuring.
As much as you don't like that, it's huge. It took 3 away. Thanks, Paul.
Since Andrew's goal is third shot, so very tough.
Oh, the red closest to us.
Correct.
Let's see if we can do a side view. No, that's just the one with the bad contrast. I don't know why it's bad.
Nothing really changed. Is it?
Seriously.
So Brian on his first bowl came in a tad short. So Steve has an opportunity here to put a little bit of pressure on and get another third shot. So doesn't look like he's being shy here. If he can slip those front bowls, maybe.
Yeah. Got one camera, Frankie. I'm just gonna stick
Well, Brian needs to be up into the head this time, and it looks like he got the weight, but he did find a hole there, and here's an opportunity now for them to score more than just a couple. And remember, this is a 16-end game, so this is only going to be the halfway point. If he can come in and make a 4, potentially a 5, that would be huge. He's asking for it to hold. He's pushed himself up, and he's got 3 for sure. Let's see as they sort it out. There's pulled out 3 immediately. Looks like 4. Andrew's still pulling him out. There's 5. So this couldn't have been a better result.
Oh, yeah. This
Right
is
back in it now.
much needed.
At the halfway point,
Yeah.
only down. They're measuring for. They've got 6 pulled out already, and they're looking to see, are they going to measure for a 7? Yes, they are. Wow, wouldn't that be a turnaround? To come at halftime and potentially be down only 4. But that looks like a 6. So what a great end for
6. Okay, well, Team Marsh.
just what they needed. I'm sure his back is feeling a lot better now.
Yep, I do too. I do too. There's nothing beats a sore back like a 6.
Right. And they were measuring for 7. That could have been real. But right now, a 5-point game with 8 ends remaining.
That was the first half there, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay.
And now they're Guy Ferris delivering his first jack of the day, I believe.
Oh, so we're down the fence. How far out is he? No, it's fine. It's fine.
So right now on this green over here, as Guy gets ready to deliver the first bowl, we have the championship flight gold medal game. We also have a game going on for third and fourth.
Eight
Be the
steps.
bronze medal game. And then
It's
we
fine.
have Flight 2's championship game. And do we also have Flight 3's championship game?
You're
going on?
inside,
Yeah,
Dad.
there's only two flights.
Make sure your pace
No,
is
there's
okay,
three.
right?
Championship.
Oh, the
second
third.
and
That's right. There is a third
1, 2,
flight
3, 4.
championship. There's
Oh, there's
let's see,
Charlie.
Charlie Herbert.
Yeah,
and,
Charlie's in the third
Dean
flight.
Warmington.
Yeah.
So, Guy was a little bit aggressive on his first bowl after that 6 that they got, and Allen came right back with a front bowl, which is probably a yard in front. So let's see if Guy can.
Catching me up here. If we could get down a little bit of the way
And Guy had another good line, but he's still
yeah, quite a bit through.
maybe some adrenaline there after scoring a 6. Both of his bowls were in that last end. He got it started for them. Allen very steady all tournament long, coming back in again with a very nice ball. Got to try to fix the camera that seems to have a contrast issue, so we'll see. So here we have Steve Jones delivering his first bowl. Try to cut that 2 that they have, and he's coming in really nice with a beautiful, beautiful bowl just behind the jack. So they're holding one. You can see a little potential momentum switch here.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Oh, what a nice answer by Brian Mulvaney. Coming just inside Steve Jones to take the shot.
Jones with a nice delivery. He's just a bit over. He's in the left-hand side. So 6-11 after 8 ends. That's halfway through the 16-end championship final here, the gold medal game, men's rinks at the 2025 Southwest Division Open here in Long Beach, California.
Brian just showing up at a very good time.
Two
after
great bowls.
2 great bowls. One in front, one in back, holding 2 shots.
Stewart's going to be super happy with that, especially after just giving up a number.
Right. You always want to stop the bleeding if you can.
Try to reach this ball on this side. We are
Takes
down.
it in.
John Lee's bowl, yeah, that's it. Just a bit much. Team Marsh would love to be able to get another end. Keep that momentum going.
Comes Andy. Steve's blocking a weird camera view, but we've got a decent angle now. He's
John Lee coming in very nicely. He's coming,
Oh, it's up to you.
just dip through. Can you tell? Still,
I still think it's 2 for
both of Mulvaney's bowls.
Brian, right?
Yeah.
Because his front bowl, I think, is number 1.
Okay.
That's a good shot. By the way.
He's injured.
Take out,
Draw the yellow. Not drive the yellow.
so I can make the turn. It's 2.
Okay, yeah, let's go this way.
Crossover, Brian Stewart coming down. Better off here, I think. He just decided. It's hard with Rinks. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of bulls. It's hard to get some angles here. The looks of things, it's like Brian Mulvaney's two bulls are holding two of the shots.
Thank you. Yep. Gotcha.
Lee trying to show Steve where that jack is distance-wise so he can draw another in.
Really, this is somewhat critical here because after getting a 6, you don't want to obviously give up a big number right away after that. So Steve could at least cut it to just 1.
He's got some good weight here, but I think he's getting caught up.
Got a beautiful line.
Let's try to get it back as well, so we can add to the number.
Really trying here.
He's got some nice touch here, and he's right on it. He's relentless, this man.
There's 3 points now. Getting 6. We're behind. So, let's see if this is got a little pressure to it.
I think it comes heavy.
Yep, he sure did, Scotty. And here it
Oh,
comes.
that's going to go in a weird door.
He took out 1.
James his third shot.
Andrew, hold the two.
He'll go down another 2.
What's behind Brian?
Really just going to repeat his last hole and rest his own. It's fine.
Or just rest in front of the yellow, John's ball, and take the 3. Oh, he didn't. I don't think he liked it. It's just a bit heavy, so.
We'll sit on the high side. That's all.
Team Morse dodged a bullet there, so you hate to give up points after getting a 6, but there's only 2 potentially more.
So we're giving 2 to Stewart on that one then?
That's correct.
Okay, so that'll be bringing it up here to
Coming around, wide.
13. We're going to just go ahead and call this the 10th end. So we're on 10th end of 16 in this championship game. We are more than halfway through. We got a big number by Marsh there in the 8th. So they were very happy to get on the board, but not only that, the number was 6. So 6 to 11, 6 to 13. Bang. Okay. We are up to date. I almost feel like the sun's coming out a little bit too. I'm definitely enjoying it when it warms up here, and I think we're going to have a beautiful rest of the week here in Long Beach, California. They are providing some wonderful hosting for us here. We've got the hospitality queens, the clubhouse taking care of things, the maintenance crews taking care of things. Peter Ritchie, Bill Brawl, Charlie Herbert all helping out with the grounds and tournament director roles.
So Scotty, Alan decided to take that mat back a bit and a little bit of a longer shot with the wind at his back. He came a little heavy on his first bowl. Guy has answered with a very nice draw.
Balls in the head, Alan.
And he's holding shot for sure now. And,
Got 2 yards through on
So
your
this is a longer length than we've had in a
Absolutely.
couple. They've been
That's
playing
what I'm
pretty
saying.
short jacks with a short bat. So, okay, well, we'll see if this can change it up a bit. Alan didn't mess with his own game.
well, I think he's adjusted pretty nicely here.
Just a little on the narrow side,
Much
but
better.
his weight's fantastic. Should be shot to that angle. I'm getting bad contrast on that camera. Sorry, folks.
Right, I don't understand what happened there, but Guy is definitely going to be up. He can catch the bull. Oh, he caught the
Oh,
jack,
he
trailed
did.
it. And he's got a much better number
There's your
one
good
now.
bowl, Alan. If I have anything to say about it,
Brian Mulvaney, who had two great bowls on the last hand. Let's see if he can find it here. Guys holding shot, it looks like. Allen's not far behind. He's coming in pretty heavy here. Oh, that's real nice. Real nice.
He may have taken shot.
From this angle, and that jack was moved back. Sorry, folks, but that was a great ball in great position.
Steve Marsh is going to let us know. They're holding one still. Nice ball. So I think he's calling for Steve Jones to rest those two opponents' back balls there.
Yeah, good call. His forehand.
Giving it plenty of weight.
It's coming in. It's going to hit guys.
Interesting.
First hand. Saw it right behind, and from here, it looks like Steve might be holding shot.
And it would be a better number one if it's behind the jack, I think. Brian Stewart's going to take a look.
I think he pushed Guy's bowl out too far.
Oh, yeah, no, but I'm saying Steve's bowl now would be a better number one than the wing bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
okay, we're down one. This is the shot.
Brian has called it down one.
As you see it, I think you either want to play up this hand.
Just down
Alan's
one.
right in your line, but if you just get outside of it,
Correct.
you're there.
Team
Or you
Stewart
wanna
is
play
down one
under.
with 2 seconds.
Well, your same shot again isn't that bad, actually. How close were you to this bowl coming through?
Just on the outside.
I mean, because you're gonna have to get shot. I think you're gonna have to get a little narrower, and I don't know if you can. So, I'd say play it into here, underneath.
Yeah, he's delivering. His second bowl.
Yeah, you're not far off, Brian.
Skip is liking the
It is
shot.
Just sliding under.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Good spot for it.
Good effort.
That is a good spot. Look at that.
I don't really like where that shot.
I don't care what hand.
But you're gonna waste it there, and you'd rather play just to here than you can.
So
Yeah,
Steve Marsh is calling obviously for some positive weight here onto those two opponents' balls in the back. Brian on the back. So we'll see. Make contact with those and give them a 3.
good try. Yes, Angel.
Changed hands, came with the backhand, and
Okay,
Didn't find his line.
your mark is about here.
then put in the back ball. That was
Looking
great.
for this ball.
He has been bowling fantastic, though. One of the more consistent out of the 8 guys have.
Right, I agree. And it's his home club, so that helps.
Just get it out there.
Fred with a nice delivery.
He's got positive weight on to I think he's trying to make contact with the shot bowl, but
He has made contact with
his own bowls.
his own bowl, but did he
His own team.
stop?
You're trying awfully hard here. Come on.
Yeah, he replaced one of the second bowls and went all the way in the back, so a little too heavy, but horrible result. John Leach, oh, he just nicked Andrew's last bowl, but it's not, yeah, it's not as, it's a little dark, but it's not as, oh, there, whoa, that
And a
was
lot less
a
weight.
little
You
less
need that much
adjustment.
weight.
Beautiful, Angel.
It's not bad. Go with that.
Yeah, that's not gonna come back.
Okay, so Team Marsh is still holding one.
If it stays on, it'll be all right.
To the ditch on that one. Sure.
Well, they're down, so he knew he had to be up, but that was a bit aggressive. Let's see if John can get another point in there. Yeah. try to get back a couple of points that they lost in the last game.
It's a little light there.
I do agree. I think it's going to come up short. Yes.
I would have much rather you actually hit Alan and get a gas out of the
The sun has definitely come out, but the wind is not. It's not just yet.
Now we've got these little flying fish all around the green, which is great for seeing which way the wind is blowing. Definitely got a bit of a chill in the air. We'll be warming up tomorrow and the rest of the week, though, so good. Sunny future for us for the rest of the week. California. First.
Down one in the head. I think he's trying to come after that shot ball.
Muttering something, I'm sure.
No, I'm sure. Knowing Brian, he's not being quiet. He's talking to somebody.
Who can listen? Let me tell you what just happened and why. It's all good fun out here. We're all ambassadors of the game, all in this thing together. So we're all good friends out here. Get to see each other at these big tournaments every year. Thank the Southwest Division for having the Bulls USA live stream committee out here doing the production, because the girls are over in Laguna Beach, boys are here in Long Beach. So split the delegation of the production studios up to do what we can to bring you guys some live streaming here of the sport of lawn bowls. US just came on board with live streaming basically 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a work in progress, obviously. Beta testing things and fine tuning, getting it better every time.
Today we're hearing some wind.
Some almost fierce wind. It's not a calm wind. Steve needs to put one in here. That would be.
So you should get the back here. Some good angle here. He's coming in. How's his weight? Oh, he just slid through.
Just missed Andrew's bowl. Could have stayed for two. Yeah. I'm sure Brian's going to try to take number one out. He just hit the front ball earlier. He's got an open lane to it now.
He's not far off. He's just not anywhere.
Let's see if that he did nudge his bowls. It's two now. Okay. So John Lee just said Guy Ferris's bowl came into the count as well. This would be big if Steve could draw another shot.
And 10 out of 16 here. Let's see if Mr. Marsh could deliver. He's got the sweatshirt back on. He's blowing around over there. There's the red, white, and blue.
Oh, it's just getting a little.
Oh yeah, but tell me that's good weight though, right?
So they're going to confirm a two here, I suspect, and it's needful. So they got their two back.
They asked for two and got it? Yep.
Well, we got ourselves a game here, Scotty. Still plenty of time.
I could almost use a
6
sweatshirt
ends.
though. This wind's picked up a little bit
6
the last game.
ends.
Josie, come on.
And 11 of 16. 10s to go. 8 to 13. Can we get confirmation of that? We are 8 to 13.
That's what I have it on my card as well.
As long as you've got it on your card, Frankie, I think we're all happy here at Bulls Land, USA. Coming to you live at Long Beach. It's fantastic to be here with my good friend Frankie. We're playing rinks and pairs together. Always a good time. Lots of cool people out here. Good to see everybody to start the competition season.
Very nice to be here, Scotty, with you, and hopefully we won't be commentating on the finals of the pairs, and we'll be playing. That's our goal.
Yeah, you slipped off. I think we really wanted to do the production. That's why we bowled so wonderfully today.
So Alan put a ball right back on the jack after going down in an end, but this is a great answer by Guy. Great answer, very close. The body language tells me that Alan is still holding.
Beanie on. That's a look right there you don't see too often on Bowling Green in Southern California. The cap with the beanie. That's triple coming in here.
He's just been so consistent with his weight and line. I mean, been just bowling great. That's one of the reasons why we're in the final.
I mean, they went from the long to short, and they all kind of had a hiccup, but they started correcting, and now they've been sticking to kind of this three-quarter thing. So I think everybody's getting more comfortable.
The heads are getting much more tight.
You might see Brian Stewart start moving the mat around if he loses another end.
And look at Steve Jones once again with a very nice bowl, promoting his teammate to shot.
Discipline of the Men's Southwest Open, the Rinks Championship Gold Medal Final.
I'll tell you what, with down only 5 points with 6 ends to go, if you told Steve Marsh that
in the 7th end when they were down 11
when they were down 11, I think he's happy with where they are right now. Maybe not happy, but much more, let's say much less stress. Let's say that.
It's a bit of a
Plenty of time.
loose ball from Steve.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
surprising. Don't see that very often. And, we'll see if Brian Mulvaney can take advantage of putting one in the back. So.
The best back Steve Marsh pointing at the jack.
He wants another one in the head and in the count, actually. So, but hoping to end up with something behind the jack too, if possible. It's a totally super productive bowl here for John Ray.
I mean, it's a visible jack right there. We should be able to get to that. Oh, now 2 of Allen's right next to the shot hole there, so
Yeah, that's very appetizing.
it's a good,
See if
good shot of Andrew here.
Let's see if he wants to come after that shot ball with 2 seconds. Exactly what he did. And holding through.
That happens when you've only got one out there.
If there's any consolation, they do have something in the back. Here comes John to try to do the same thing.
And he has a double kick.
Oh,
Sits
yeah.
behind, but Allen's are still closer. He put one in, and then one got promoted a little bit. Building the head is so important to Rinks as well.
And Andy's second ball,
Oh,
after
look
the
at-
heavy shot, is
look at
coming
this.
in for another one in the count. So all of a sudden, Team Marsh is down 3 again as they make the switch.
Thanks, buddy.
However, yeah, they do have a couple of catchers now in the back, so Steve and Steve
It's all us program.
coming up with a plan for
Very good, Angel. Kelvin, fist ball, bud. Do we gotta need you? You're just playing here to my foot. Right? Just a little bit through.
Funny game, isn't it?
Just tighten it up, you'll correct that. Come on, all the way. All the way.
It's like a stuff.
That's a good start.
It's Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant's Kobe.
Okay. Worse now. You actually,
Mini wings. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Steve.
What's it look like from the mat? It's hard to tell.
Stacked up.
You can see
Better that you're on
that
the
we can
narrow
Right,
angle.
that's a good point. It's got that
when you deliver the ball. I mean,
goal right there. Could be
so I'm not looking to go through here more like this.
What if
So make my foot the
he
jack.
came with his backhand and just used Evans as a guide to kick back out?
I think that's what he may have put that goal as the best back to make it a little easier to come up with a little extra weight. We'll see.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. Well done.
Here, assuming.
dude, all the way.
He's just trying to block the side that I was just talking
Right.
about.
Just trying to
But he
prevent
cut over, he cut
a
across.
little under on the ball. See if Steve decides to come with a little extra.
Yeah, and I'm assuming he's going to go to Allen's Grays.
Absolutely.
on the left.
And with the best back, he can give it a little more positive weight. This
No.
is not heavy drive, but it's certainly
No, he's forehand
Right.
too. I just now he's really
wants
going
to draw it in.
One time to come
No,
here.
he's tight.
Play here.
wow.
Rest us, it'll fall in for a second.
That's a very, very interesting shot. That might be the point.
No.
Okay, so holding two. Right. Thank you.
Play the narrow side, absolutely.
Yeah, this is
Absolutely. Same shot.
Oh, get up there. Giddy up.
Well, yeah, I don't know. He's calling for it to get up there, but if he tips, pushes Steve Marsh up for the point.
Okay. So you're saying
We're taking a look at it, Scotty.
Okay, so you're playing Paris.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful.
Andy likes the red.
And I thought it was red and green. I thought
Okay.
it was Allen.
You're gonna, yeah, it looks like you're right. They're gonna put a tape on it, but
Because Steve did not make it up far enough. He came from the forehand side. I really thought he was going to use the funnel of the guide of the two grays
right. I thought that too.
to glide right in to the jack and get stopped and not worry about being a little overweight. So I don't know. I can't second guess them. They're out here in the championship game. They're playing the Bulls. So we'll see what happens here. Me too.
Yep, I think Andrew, after he measured, liked too, but John wants to confirm it by measuring himself.
It is two.
So it's back up to a 7-point lead for Team Stewart, but there's still 5 ends to go. Plenty of time, especially in rings. You know how the big numbers can just show up.
Yeah. Yes, I do. 7:15. And number 12. 16. As Frankie said, 5 to go. Determine our gold medal champion.
So jack length is medium to a little, how did you say medium? So here comes Alan O'Brien with his first bowl. He's been so consistent. Just love watching him bowl. Really has been
Somehow we have shots still.
doing a fantastic job, and he's put one within less than 2 feet from the jack. Just a bit in
Make
front.
that change.
Right there, so I'm trying to just answer that
And need
with
to add that
a
ball.
good bowl of his own. He's coming on the forehand as well. Coming up just a bit short. You know, you're as a skip, you don't really like to see that when you're down in the head, but let's see if Mr. Consistency can just draw another one in. So I do remember Alan didn't he win the singles here at the Southwest Open.
In Riverside.
It was in Riverside. That was last year.
Played it.
And fell behind early, if I remember correctly, and made an amazing comeback.
Gabe Pinella. Last year.
That's correct.
Here it is.
you ready
Jack
for tomorrow?
Ferris with his delivery.
I think he's got more positive weight here. Let's hope he doesn't crash.
Pushed Alan up just a little bit. Shot bowls looking pretty good right now. A little blocked on both sides. Look at it. Let's see what they're looking at here. Looks like they're going to be able to get in on his forehand here. He's like asking for permission for the forehand.
Well, they're
I
holding
think this
one.
hand is playable, but you guys all seem to not like it.
Brian seems to favor the other Brian was forehand, but
Put him on the backhand.
Mr. Mulvaney.
No?
Well, I'm not sure what happened there. I think that is the backhand, and it kind of was a.
It's an easy game.
He might just take this back.
It's an easy
Look at
game,
that.
Ryan.
He nutted that one and he brought it straight back.
I kind of want to be
Okay.
honest. I might.
That's
Do you
just
have an
good
answer,
skipping.
Mr. Jones? Do you, Mr.
No, I'll see. I'll make a game time. What time's it all start?
Jones? I don't think it's swinging a whole lot
No,
either,
but he's got positive weight here. Let's
what
see if
we
he can
weighed,
get
so-
inside. Look at this beauty. Oh, just misses.
How stupid you
Yeah, it
Slides
did,
right
but
behind it.
he definitely had the positive weight. Put one in the back. Certainly useful. Not a bad ball. You definitely don't want to come up short when you're down.
When else are you going to wear it?
Well, look at that. Brian Mulvaney just put another shot in after trailing the jack back. And his first ball, he puts his second ball in for number 2. And let's see if Mr. Jones can answer. He's come on the wide side now with his forehand. Wow. Scotty, what a beauty.
Just
Front toucher.
Front toucher, right on the
Down
nose.
2, and he comes in very needful.
Right on the
What a
nose.
beauty. He's been him and Alan O'Brien have
This
been the most
game's
consistent.
easy. This game is easy.
It's really not hard at all. So now we've got the vice skips coming with Andrew Dufresne.
And he's just a little on the high side. What? Best back there?
Yes, I think so. Cover the tee, they have the tee for sure.
Well, if you touch Steve's bowl, it is basically touching
Right.
the jack. It's going to go straight back there.
Right to Andrew. Oh, this looks a little hot to me. Maybe. Okay.
Well, you got Andrew back, and now John just took back. So
He's got the furthest back. I think Andrew's going to try to make a play now for Steve's toucher.
You can play it with either hand you want. You can put a tap on it if you want now. I just didn't want you to do it when we had nothing back there.
three.
He's got positive weight as well.
Mhm.
I think he is coming after Mr.
Might get it.
Jones.
Oh, just slid. Just slid, but they have now got Andrew's other ball put himself
On the tape, yeah.
And from this angle, it sure looks like
It looks like Mr. Marsh is calling
we
for a
got
back ball.
Steve's good side. Hang on. Okay.
He's drawing now. Coming up short.
Glider there. Just a little too much traffic there over him. We've got 4 bowls to go here in this 12th and 16 in the championship match here at Men's Rinks in Long Beach, California. Established in 1929, Long Beach Lawn Bowling Club. We've got 3 greens here. They're all beautiful and park surrounding here. Absolutely a lovely place to
I believe so. I believe so.
Keeping all the disciplines in one place sure is nice. Doing the best they can to have as many around traffic. Feed on in here. Oh, just again with roll there. A little connection there in the top and right back. Gave it a shot there. He hasn't missed much today. Brian Stewart's been playing real strong. Steve Marsh is taking a look at it. I think they need some points here again. Got the 5 ends to go. You've seen them score the 6. Barely it's possible there.
I have to say it's like guys' ball. We'll see what happens.
I would almost just slide it right back. The one shot, we know the Jackson is going to strike He'll just put one close, but I'm going to assume he's going to want it a foot or 2 back.
So, as the season skips, Dottie, what are you thinking? You know, only 4 ends after this.
That was a great attempt right there. He needed another foot on his bowl to count.
Is he worried about the? Is he worried about?
They're not running out of ends yet, Frank.
Okay.
No, they know they can get a number. I think 1s and 2s, they'll get over. But right now, that's a big game's so they can cut it to 5. I think he'd be happy. Like I said, he doesn't want to make that target any bigger.
Right. So, but he has last ball now. He really wants to get a number 2 here.
He needs a counter. Yeah, now he's just trying to put him in the counter.
If he were to come in,
You've been playing his hand so well.
I don't think he has number 3. So.
He just needs to make his skip money right. He needs to put another shot.
That's right.
11 or 12.
You don't want to miss an opportunity here, especially.
He's going to come down and look at it.
It's critical, 6 or down. 6 or 5 is a big difference with only 4 ends left after this end, right?
Yes, well, that's like I said, I mean, there's plenty of game left here. I mean, now he's got John telling him maybe try the other side. You know, I mean, they've all been playing.
It's a tough side, that backhand. So is he saying that the backhand side bowl there of Brian Mulvaney is number 2? Just beat that?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't really want to run into traffic, and that's where all the traffic is, though. That's what I think he just comes under Guy Ferris's bowl, and he can actually glide off of his own or sneak in. He is taking the advice of John Lee. He's trying to go
Around the front 3 and inside his first bowl.
That's hot, and he's going to run into traffic.
He ran into his own.
So he's only going to get the 1. He'll be disappointed. You'll take the 1.
You will take it.
Carry on. Live to fight another end.
Down 6 with 4 ends is not the same as down 11.
So you've got him at 9:15 as well on the card?
I do.
Okay.
After 12, and starting at the 13th end, they have the mat. Let's see if Guy can find a length that he's comfortable with and put his first bowl very close to the jack. Let's see what he decides to go with here. So he's delivering about 3/4 length again.
So
That's correct. 4 ends to go.
Chasing 6.
3/4 length again.
We would go an extra end if it tied. It's
Correct.
the championship. We've got 3/4 length again, like Frankie said. Guy Ferris.
Really could use a front or back toucher right here to start it off and put a little pressure. As I say, Alan O'Brien has been so consistent. Okay, we delivered.
So you come here on the right side of your
He's got
screen.
a really good weight, Scotty.
And he's-
What a beauty.
He's done it. He's not done the back toucher as Frankie was calling for.
Well,
but
I
the
did say front
toucher.
or back
Oh,
toucher.
okay.
Sorry, that-
You know,
yeah, and he's got it.
we'll let you slide on your first commentary booth position here. We're not going to fire Frankie today.
Well, he already fired me from the team after a poor performance today. Alan, Mr. Consistent's going to put one right there in the
Just behind it and
right. You don't want to be shy when you're down there. Let's see if Mr. Guy can repeat himself. That would be.
once again, no step, just a motion,
Wow.
a little lean forward.
But he's got another really good one here, Scotty.
Steve's just off to the side, so we can take this view and put it right behind it and in front of Allen's. That's a beautiful play.
Covers the back, has a second shot.
Steve's got to be happy about it.
Yeah, he gave a good clap.
That's the tee. It's almost a tee draw.
But we've seen Mr. O'Brien show up all tournament long.
Just going backhand again. Watch this come in, not from there. There we go. He's going to come in the left side of your
A
screen
little
here.
shy, I think, Scotty. But, yeah, but good line.
Up, didn't stay down through it as he would have liked to, as he has been doing.
Right, especially down in the head, you want to be up.
Now, Brian's never happy.
Is he ever happy? All right, Mr. Jones here. We could use a closer number 2 from short end. You know, it's sometimes harder to hold on to a lead, really, you know, when you're playing.
Oh, Steve
What a beauty.
Jones just knocks right into the meat of his head there. Kept guys full, followed with a little.
Right, and that's the 3 now. Well, Brian came right up and stepped up. He had some confidence there. Let's see if he gave it enough. Might be a little shy.
He did. He hit the brakes there.
He hit the brakes.
Steve Marsh calling for more of the stuff his boys are delivering, and Steve Jones gets down on that knee with a little bit of skip in his giddy up.
Well, this guy's been bowling for a really long time, so the moment is not too big for him, that's for sure. If he can put another one in there.
Oh, he's got a tilt of the head.
Yeah, I think it's a little
Coming.
light.
It is too. Are they all?
He's not going to be happy with that.
Feeling it.
Another 5 feet, your line's
A
very
little
good.
bit of pressure, but there's really 3 behind. It's just a matter of putting more in. Real shot at coming back here. Keep the momentum going. I know it was just a 1 in the 12th inning. It's momentum.
Well, this is going to be close.
Comes in and rocks.
Well, he cut it down.
Maybe just a 1 down.
Oh, wow. Let's see how Steve's going to look. He's not telling us, but
You get a knock on guys bowling the jack from the back a little bit. We'll be back to 2 or 3. So,
let's see what John does. He's a little light.
all the timid right here, he's through.
Wow, he slipped in, and but not quite. Yeah, if he has that weight outside of Mr. Mulvaney's bowl, then we may put him for a third shot.
Still some bowls in the stack over there.
Oh yeah, plenty of bowling.
Can we get from behind? No. Let us.
But he's got good weight here. He's definitely up into it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And that's
It's a
gonna
great
prevent-
spot.
That's going to prevent that 3 with the trail.
So Steve has to be evaluating now what he wants. Okay, he wants another one in the count, but to the left of the jab. So it's going to come a little higher.
But he does have Steve Jones that could be pushed up too. Right?
He's got a good shot here. He's got a good shot here, Scotty.
That's a great ball if it's there.
Oh, it just fell off
Fell out on
again.
the light side, didn't it? Just under.
Again, he wanted it on the other side of the jab.
That's great. Not everybody can skip from the lead position.
Right. I can't even lead from the lead position. That's my problem. But I can skip from the lead position.
Good times out here. Bowling Green in Long Beach, California for the 2025 Men's Ring Gold Medal final game here. Brian Stewart playing with his squad. Alan O'Brien, Brian Mulvaney, and Andrew Dufresne. Steve Marsh playing with his squad of Guy Ferris, Steve Jones, and John Lee. And we are live here giving it to you. We're going to put it up here on Facebook. And so while you're watching it right now, you're like, I'm on Facebook. Couldn't get it live, had some technical difficulties, so I'm glad you're able to watch it after the fact. It is, there we are. 27th Sunday. This is right now.
Oh, he tickled the jack
did.
and may have taken number 2.
Andrew Rain, a heck of a ball right there.
That's good cut down there, Alan.
I mean, that's a big change if they go from up 1 to up 2 to up 1 only. Because now you're thinking ends, right? As
Well,
a
you
skip.
start running out of ends after this one. You're doing math. You're starting to say, I need 2 an end, or I need 3 an end. You know, those are the tough calls because you got to win them all. But you start doing math. A little bit of headway on yourself, and you get a point or you get 2. You just can't have them get them back because at that point you got to win.
Right. So I mean, if they were not to win this end, with 3 ends left, yeah, you really can't afford to lose another end here. You know, unless they were to get a big number here. I mean, you can see on Steve's forehand, John's ball is, the yellow ball is promotable, but I don't know because there's Brian Mulvaney's ball there too that could actually push up. So we'll see if he decides to go forehand or backhand here.
You can push Steve up as well.
And that's, I think, what he's going to do. I think he's going to go with the
Backhand.
backhand.
Did, and it's going to come in on the left side of your screen and under, and it actually cut over a little too much.
He
It's not
was
gonna be-
tight.
So guys ball's number one.
Definitely, we're even Andrew's trying to see who's got number 2 there.
So we can't make that clear here. We can take a look back here, and you can see guys just about 4 inches, maybe 3 under.
Okay, so Guy First is telling me it's only 1. So Andrew Dufresne's back ball is number 2. Oh, he's giving me 1 in a measure. Okay. So let's see. Yep, Mr. Stewart's coming in, but he looks a little. I don't know. He could be. No, I don't think he wanted to be in front, down.
Okay.
Make some contact. Change it up at some point. Steve.
Steve is under. He's got to correct his line. He just slid so far underneath there. I think he should be.
Trying to push Steve up and possibly get a 3 if he can catch it and still get some momentum. I mean, the dead draw is also possible from that side because it's finishing.
That's fine. Yeah, they won't overheat now. It's been cooling off. Thank you, Sean. Okay, so Steve Marsh is this 13 he's only
Get under it.
lose the second shot.
Yeah, he's got to be up.
He's on the backhand again.
Better grass this time because it's going to come in. Oh, what a beauty! What a beauty!
What a ball right there. Steve Marsh really dropping
That's
a
2 for
bomb
sure.
there
I don't know if
to
he's
get
going to
him.
get the 3. Because remember, it was 1 in a measure. That would be something. But oh, Brian's got another ball.
Yeah, no, Mr. Stewart still gets a hold of his. Don't forget about Brian.
Right, he gets the ball's last ball. Okay. I think he's going to be coming. I don't think he's going to be coming up short this time.
Brian's going to be coming in for backhand too.
Wow,
You see
I don't
this
believe this.
on the
I
left
can't
side
believe
of
it.
the screen, and he's not going to get there. He's left it light. We're at 2 or 3, Frankie.
We're 2 for sure. Yeah, we're going to give it was a measure, but he tickled the jack a little bit on that last one. It was such a good shot that he may have.
Andrew was calling for a 3-way measure.
We're looking. They're not even bringing out the tape yet. Oh, they're just going for the 2.
Okay. Well, we'll give him
No,
the
that's good. They're going to take that, I'm sure.
Okay. So we got 11 to 15. That's what we're looking at here.
4-point game with 3 ends to play. Not a surprise that it would be coming down to the finish. These teams are both had great first days and getting to this point. Even though Team Marsh fell behind, they've been very, very persistent, and they've got themselves with a shot to come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's made it into a real game here with 3
Right.
ends to go.
They can't really afford to give up another end, obviously, but
We have done it. I don't know why. If you want to
So I was interested in trying to
So guys delivered the jack, and they've been with this consistent length, which is about a 3/4 length as far as we can tell. So, the importance of the first ball can't be emphasized enough. So
Anyway, we'll have to play with
guy
it.
can drop
We
a
should
first
probably
ball
try to
in
play with it
here.
right after this to see if you can produce just a test.
Maybe putting the pressure on Team Stewart. Not a bad ball at all.
Guy Ferris, a real cracker to start with.
Yeah.
They really need that. Start with a strong front end there, and it really just builds the confidence of the rest of the team. So it's coming in right here, and it's just going to pull up short.
All right. Still about a yard short.
Yeah, that should be totally fine. So I don't know. The guy with his second ball, he's just going to try to match what he did with his first one. He's got another good ball. He's holding two right now. That one's just 2.5 feet short. The other one's in a much better position. Second, see if he can make a correction here. He's sticking with his forehand here. And slid through.
Yeah. Ed, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's one. Time is now, big shot. Yep. Wide open, draw for you. Jackson's up here saying,
Jones, awesome professional lawn bowler here. Let's see what he's got going. He's going to go backhand. He's liked that line. Let's see what he's got
Well, this is
going
a lot
here.
more exciting game the way you guys
I'd
are
love to
slowing
put in
down.
a number 2, that's for sure.
Yeah, he looks a little hot. Hopper.
Oh, but it's going to rest the shot ball.
It did rest shot ball, so he is now holding. That's not uncommon.
Something in the head.
This game. Steve's done that a bunch today.
Do you like 3 here, Scotty, or is it just 2 in the measure?
I'm just liking 2.
Okay.
It's hard to tell the back pole. Mr. O'Brien. Here comes Brian Mulvaney's
Oh, he's coming
in.
up short.
He is. He pulled up on 2. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Jones would
Would
love
have been
to
about
put
2 feet
another
for
one in.
Steve. Drop 2 feet.
Steve
You want
on
to finish
that.
short on that line also.
Line and up. Going backhand again. He's going to just try to repeat here.
Again. Lovely ball.
Yeah, he's got a good pace.
Come on.
Here comes he pulled up as well.
Oh, look at that, it wasn't. Yeah.
All right.
Putting some things in the front, though.
Actually, we've got wind behind them, so they might be thinking they're going to get a bit of a push. And Brian's delivery
I don't think Brian's coming up short here.
is sliding through on the high side.
Come on,
So
John,
you know what? It's another position though.
That's a useful ball. I mean, it's not out of play for sure. Let's see if John can draw one in. This one's got a chance, I think.
Get home, sweetheart. Get home.
This one's got a chance to be in the count for sure.
That's number 1, I think. Could be. Steve's is a little behind. That one's hard to tell.
Not sure what you want to do.
It's hard to tell from this
Draw
angle
this
right
gap. You
here.
can draw the
so-
jack. Right here, or you can play a press onto those 2 balls.
Well, it's definitely 3
Draw's
points
there.
at the moment. 3 shots for Team Orange. So this is time for an injured Dufresne to show up.
And he did it against us.
Oh,
didn't he?
so many times.
He ran into traffic
Yep, he did.
and spread it out a little bit too. I think Brian is going to be super happy with that result because he can't get in on his backhand now.
He doesn't like the backhand in this direction. I don't think so.
They all are just dying to get
What did I
close.
tell you? It's your ball.
He's changing John's hand to the backhand. Let's see if he can. Is it?
I think you're going to oblige.
It's the forehand. Sure.
Okay.
But it's, you know, I
You're
mean,
still just under your own or onto your own is fine.
Guy,
Just drawing.
John, possibly Steve or John.
I mean, it could be a potential 5 if they were to
Yeah.
move Alan. The closest ball is Alan O'Brien in
in
the
the
back.
back. I think so too.
Until that one. Oh,
Oh,
right through.
oh, it missed
I
everything.
missed everything.
Oh, what an effort.
Let's see what, get an indication of what the count is.
You guys are just killing me. I think we're down 5.
So this could be some this could be some pressure bowls from Mr. Stewart.
And that wind is picking up again.
Oh, it's
right
picked
now,
up.
too.
You're absolutely right. It's blowing. It's blowing at, from the backs of the bowlers right now. You know, coming from right to left on your screen. Oh no, on your screen and it's in your face.
So the skips left on this 14th end of 16 in the championship game. We'll see how it turns out here. But we've got a heck of a game. These guys are
Sure do.
playing their butts off here. Weather is, well, it's weather. Especially near the coast here. The wind has been consistent. It just picks up and down. So
That wide?
let's see what we can.
Steve's trying to give him. Steve Jones trying to give Steve Marsh, I think, a line on that backhand, which is a little squirrely because it's been because of the wind.
I mean, no, I think that that toe beats Alan O'Brien.
Oh, in other words, so he wants to give another shot, but not too close to the jack. If that's the case, then they may be holding 4.
And if it comes in from where his toe is, it could give him something to work off of. So
Right, so, but then that would almost mean that he thinks they're holding 4. That's in the count then, right?
I don't know. It's too hard to tell from right here for us, but it's an effort. I think it
Well,
went,
hey,
I think it was 1 foot too much, honestly. I think it came in, but it just slid through it. He's going forehand here.
I think he wants to just come into the pile and
Just moving
mess
stuff
it up. There you go. That's number 1. Andy
He moved
Dufresne.
Andy right up to number 1.
What a bowl. That's gonna bring Steve down here, just I think from the psychological aspect of it, to be up so many and then to see that happen. He's gonna take a breather.
And now there's no way to get to Andy's bowl.
Well, you
Well,
see Steve
Steve's
saying
let's
bowl yellow into red, which would give them it would probably not affect the jack.
Which way is the dominoes gonna fall here? I mean, he's got 2 or 3 combo play here.
If he does it right, then it could still be he gets that red out, the jack doesn't move. He's holding still a bunch. But that's not an easy shot.
Well, you're not getting around John Lee's yellow and onto red with enough weight to remove it. So by hitting John Lee's bowl into John Lee's bowl, it can connect, and that's quite a bit of weight. You're talking 4 yards, 3 yards of weight.
And I think you have to do that because and hope that the jack doesn't move either.
I mean, he's either going to be bummed or be yelling jackpot at the end of it. I mean,
Right, the potential is there for
Brian's still got a bowl,
right.
but right now he needs to change it up as Brian sure just did. He sure just did. He's got to be happy with the outcome. Brian Stewart. harsh.
Let's see what he can do here.
Red, white, and
You
blue.
know what? This is
Are
why
they gonna
we're
give
here
us a shot at it?
in the championship flight.
Nope. They're not gonna give us a shot at that. We're
Came
just
with
gonna
the
watch it
weight.
right
Here
here.
it
Here it
comes.
comes. It's gonna come into your picture. Bang, 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 and it doesn't get any.
At least, because what's his name has another bowl. I don't know why. Steve, they're picking up the mat.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. This was around the tee, wasn't it?
Didn't catch that, but thought he was going for a bullseye there and missed. Picked the mat up, so Brian Stewart's coming back. He's still got one more ball, and Brian's right behind it, so they're holding.
They're holding two now.
Yeah.
Oh, what a reversal of fortune.
So that's just a tough one to swallow there.
Especially a three here would make it very.
They were holding four, then go down two or three, and
Yeah.
he just made a connection. With the long bull. Here comes
He's playing
Brian
it safe, it looks
Stewart.
like.
He doesn't need to do too much. He's pretty confident of going up two more. And
Oh, and
he snuck one in.
he
Brian
glided one in.
And then we get another shot there. It looks like three.
It does look like three.
Two?
Two. That might be Guy's ball in the back. Not Brian's. Okay.
Two
so
it is. 17 to 11 after 14.
6 down with 2 ends. Certainly not in Rinks unattainable.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in end 15 of 16. This is what
Up
we
and back,
call
they
up
say.
and
Another 3/4 length jack by Mr. O'Brien, who's been playing
Had a
as
pocket
well.
about that big to hit, and I just slid it off the other side.
Brian Stewart just having a heck of a day today.
Absolutely.
He's been relentless. I keep saying it. He's able to make the shots when he's needed to.
He's really changed some heads dramatically. You know, not just the changing from down one to up one, but
And some draws.
still changing them up. And there's Mr. Consistency, Mr. O'Brien coming in first ball. Very well played.
Good start.
They need some balls in the head now, Team Mark.
You just drop that and you'll nail it.
His first delivery. Push this one down. Take advantage of no one standing behind from there. So
Well, I'm going to walk that in.
Good. No, not a bad position. You know, so as a skip, what are you thinking? Down 6 with two ends. Are you saying do we need a big number? I mean, obviously you can't afford to lose another end, but are you saying try to?
you build ahead for a three.
You want to build ahead, okay? So look at Alan. He's just been
Yeah, lovely line here.
real consistent.
Try real hard here, buddy. Come on, right up front. Which hand are you on? Yeah, beauty. Either one. Right hand. Everything's beyond the
Just
jab.
wants one.
You have to finish here.
If he wants him to go for, yeah, he's asking him which hand he wants to play. If he wants the forehand, he wants it in the back.
If you want to turn over, that's fine. As long as you have your line, turn over. Otherwise, stay on your forehand.
It's a finishing
In
here.
any case, it's
Building something.
See, he gave him the choice of which hand to play.
Just a swing.
He's going with the
Here it
forehand.
comes.
He wants to rest those gray balls. It's a really good bowl here, even though he didn't make
Yeah,
contact.
he found the ball. Not gonna make Steve.
He needs balls in the head or jack movement. He also decided to go with the forehand.
It's a little hot.
Yeah, management somewhat for the team steward. Get the
Case you're
best
wondering,
back.
big shot, the time's now.
Since you're holding two, don't make it do it too
The
easy.
time.
Mr. Jones here, very seasoned bowler. The moment is not going to be too big for him, that's for sure.
Goes some little backhand action.
Swing.
This is coming in from the left side of your screen. He's got
What a
really
beautiful
weight.
bowl.
Go higher, you miss. Will.
He's taking the jack.
That's
Guy
gives him
gives
two,
him-
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Guy's bowls right there. It's a good catcher.
Brian, just draw me second shot, please.
Available to
He
do.
couldn't have asked for anything better than
You're-
that,
you're
Mr.
behind,
Marsh.
yep.
Yeah, that's a very productive ball by Mr. Jones. So let's see if Brian. I
Just
think he's a little
fractional. Come on, it's
Ball
on it.
coming into the picture here on your left.
You ended up here.
Mm.
Right there, you're on it.
They're still holding two, as indicated by Skip Marsh. So if I think Steve just wants to repeat his last ball, right? Try not to put it as a
Absolutely.
wing ball. You know, you want to keep it too big of a target.
Coming backhand again. It looks a little wider.
Yes, he didn't quite get the same ball.
Okay. So just draw a second. I mean, you got Brian as a catcher, but you know, just drawing the shot onto the bowl of the jack.
Take another look at Andrew here with his first bowl. See it coming in from the left side of the screen here. He's playing the backhand. He's got some decent weight.
Trying to get a second shot here.
He's really bowled a good one there. Just slid through. They're still down two, but they're just trying to ease the pain. Trying to get within three for the front. There's John on the map with his first yellow balls. He's going to go backhand as well.
Third point would be. Oh man, he's trying here.
Yeah, he's got good pace going here. You see it coming in. It is just falling off. He is not happy with that. He wanted that one to be up.
Just another foot would have given him a third shot. But with that being the fourth shot, you know, I know Brian wants to have another one in the head.
Andrew Dufresne's coming in, and it has knocked out the back bowl of Guy Ferris.
Now they have 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So there's a danger with T. Marsh with only one in the head.
He needs to just be a little farther out. Just needs a tad of grass.
Oh, he.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he just was.
Nerves on that one, maybe 15th and here at 16 and gold medal match. So, yeah, gotta look at the dots. Got a wry smile walking. So we'll forget about that.
Okay, so we've got. It looks like. I don't know. Are there 2 seconds with Andrew's red balls with Andrew Dufresne? Let's see what Brian does first before we try to analyze what Mr. Marsh needs to do.
Come on, Brian.
It's coming in here from the left side. of the
He's trying to
screen,
make some-
backhand, and he is.
Oh,
John, he might have just put John Lee's other bowl up for second shot.
might be 2 now. Let's see. We're going to get an indication perhaps by.
Two.
Okay, it is
Steve
2.
Jones likes it for 2. Okay.
That's a big point.
Steve can get this one in the head and block the road for Stewart to get there. I think that would be number 1. That's what he's trying
Right. And for Brian is to not change it, he could end up with a 4. He's got to be up. Let's see if it makes it. He's trying. It
There
looks
is.
really
It's coming
good,
into the
Scotty.
view.
It looks
It's
really
coming
good,
into view.
Scotty.
I think that's number 3 right there. So they're holding 3, which was, that's what our objective was for him.
Right.
Cut 6 down to 3 to give himself a chance at the 16.
Right, and if Brian were not to be able to change the head and he comes in for a 4th, we have ourselves a game coming home,
Oh,
right?
it came out of my hand really bad.
Well, he's being aggressive here.
Didn't like it, and he's wide.
Yeah, he came
He's
through.
through.
see if
Steve
Steve
can
can repeat himself.
Repeat for a
Oh,
fourth shot.
he's only saying two, right? I don't understand why John said only two. Unless he moves my
See what
jack a
happens
little
here.
bit.
See what happens here. He wants to do the count.
Certainly wants to repeat himself.
The backhand. You see the red, white, and blue coming on the left side of the string.
He's got a good pace again, Scotty. No, I think he, oh, you're right. Oh, what a shame. He just picked up the jack. What happened? Two only. Oh.
Okay, well that was two. So
Yeah.
13-17 coming home. Chasing four.
Jason 4, you know, not totally out of the realm of possibility. You would have liked to have Jason 2 or 3, but this is the hand they've been dealt. Let's see what they can do. So this is an important first ball by guy, right? I mean, it's a skip. When you're chasing, you really want your lead to.
Well, it's been a heck of a game either way.
Right.
We've got a 4-point game here on the 16th end. It's the final end here with if one team is out. If not, we will do a tiebreak end. That's tie for some reason. 8 balls on each team, so math, they just 4 of them to tie it up, 5 to win. Brian Stewart doesn't look like he's going to
Well, you know, guy,
Phoenix,
you know, first ball,
loose there.
just a little, you know, you really need something tight. And then here we have Mr. Consistency himself. Aaron O'Brien's been stellar for the whole
Your game to win, Alan.
Rinks tournament.
And this is really helpful.
Looking really good here on the
Really,
rate.
This is a
really
better
helpful.
view on this one, and Alan's just putting one right on the front there, just a foot.
Yeah, that's just exactly what you need. Take the pressure off the rest of your team. Now all the pressure's on Team Marsh. Guys really got to do something here. He's trying.
From the native to by your accent.
It's in the head. So you know,
Just tickled the kitty, I think.
it's in the head.
Steve's leg was on it. I think I touched.
He's got his chalk out. I think he's going to mark it.
No, stick with it.
Sure, anything in the head here helps their team. Just you know, like you say, they don't want to give up a 4. You always want to have 2 in the head, right? Up a little shy, I think.
Looks okay to me. He's it's in that draw line though.
Right. And, Mr. Jones here.
Maybe still go to the
Backhand here. In the backhand here very well. And it's open.
So you went
Just such a smooth delivery. He's definitely up. He can make contact.
Oh, he just missed it.
Just missed hitting the Allen's bowl or the jack or just
Give Steve another shot at that. All he has to do is nick Allen out of the way and drag the
You know what
back
the line is?
Mm.
Do you have a line? Do you have a line? Do you know this hand at all?
Ryan is calling for one in the head for sure.
so no beer.
Just don't want to leave a lone soldier there for.
ready.
You don't want to leave just one.
Yeah, there you go.
Bad ends, but now's the time. Mr. Stewart's asking for one of the good ones, and he's going to slide right through.
Stick with it.
I've never been to a game, so I didn't appreciate it. So it was wild.
Giving Steve another shot at it.
Under the blue.
Steve's ready for this one, huh?
In the stands, and we've got
He's going to go for the same shot, you think? Stick with the backhand?
Yeah, I mean, if he can just take a couple yards off and catch either jack or shot ball, It's sitting two, which is about all you can ask for after your first two
He did
guys.
go backhand. You'll see this coming in just the left side of the screen right here. It's gonna be a little tight this time.
But it's good weight, you know, it's in the head. You're not, it's not a
back
total
here.
loss.
Bring it in fractionally, add.
So you're looking to rest this bowl, I think.
Yes.
Or if you want to play this hand, that's okay. Bring it, draw to here.
Brian's just calling
That'd
for
be
another
fine.
one in the head, which is obviously
About your weight.
East Coast a lot
all
more cool
needs.
games, and that was back in the era where
And if you were to put one in the back,
terracing, you know, used to stand up, you know,
Okay.
balls,
make it even more
and
difficult.
the crowd would be packed in, and the movement was
Nice
crazy,
job.
the songs.
All right. That's actually up.
Raised. It's behind. I'm not happy about that.
Started, you standing position, you wouldn't finish there at the end of the game. You just move.
So as a skip here, you know you need bowls in the head, and you also want to be sure to not make it too easy for them to come in. So
No, I was watching this.
just a
and I'm like, wow,
difficult,
this
just a
is
difficult
He
task.
gotta move Alan's bowl.
At some point, right? I mean, but John also could just, if you can just get one in the head, have 3 seconds. You know, that's the other thing that you want, right? Looks like he's got that. He's got 3 seconds,
Yeah,
right?
that's a good position right there.
Hey, Andrew. Just draw to here.
At what point, Scotty, do you say, let's go for that shot bowl? I mean, you have 3 seconds now. Do you put in another second and then and put it on the skip?
Oh, there's a nudge.
Yeah. So it's still only one in the head for Team Stewart, but let's see what Steve Marsh calls for. He wants another one
This
in the
group
head.
is building it up right now.
Right.
They need 4, so they're sitting with 3 if the Grey goes. So I think you're gonna try to get all 4.
Try to get another
You're
fourth
You're telling
second.
John to do just single.
Just get into. Oh, this one looks a little hot to me, but we'll see what happens.
He's trying for Alan's.
Oh, so he
That's
has his 4th bowl in the. Right, they have 4
in the
seconds.
vicinity.
Right. That's right.
Brian can't believe what he's watching.
Let's see, Andrew. I don't know if he's up, Scotty.
Definitely not Brian.
Okay, now it's on Brian when
We're
it
doing
comes
the
down to.
changeover now. We've got the skips. We've got 4 bulls left. It's 17 to 13, chasing 4 in the last end of the championship gold medal game here in Long Beach, California. Weather has held up for the game. Just a little bit of wind. Alan O'Brien still sporting the beanie. It's a new look. We haven't seen that here in Long Beach in a while.
But you know, Scotty, all of a sudden, they only have one soldier in the fight. You know, Team Stewart, if
I mean, Brian Stewart's been bowling. Just
he's
lights out.
he has obviously.
He doesn't get one close. I would be very surprised.
Right, he only has to get one as close as number 4, right? So, okay, here you are. You're the skip with the first bowl. Do you put another one in the head, or do you go after that bowl? You
No,
know,
you're playing your backhand now, and if you take that right,
yeah.
got your solid 5 then, open game, and it's gonna make Brian Stewart make a shot.
With bowls in front that would be in the way. If you could tickle that jack back to 2 yellow, right?
1 foot over.
Steve Marsh's delivery. 2 bulls left. He's coming backhand.
Yeah, that's the ridge.
Oh, he's on a ridge there, looks like, and it did not come in.
Yeah. Short doesn't help anybody.
You know, as I look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, Scotty, it looks like, potentially. We'll see what happens. I mean, if just a tickle on that jack. Brian could pretty much cement it with another one in the head on the other side of the jack.
That's serious. He's like,
So it's forehand.
Coming in on the right side of your screen here.
Oh, there he did. He cut it down there. Now you have to tickle and bring it back. Right.
Yeah.
And that's such a hard draw. Here we go. I mean, this is it. Brian Stewart did not have to bowl his last bowl. Okay, well, he definitely gave it the weight. He's not going to be short here.
The tickle.
Or taking Brian.
He's under.
He's under. That's it.
Not expect to get there.
That is it. Oh, what a game. So
Great comeback by Team Marsh to make it a game after being down 0-11. They got it within 5 at one point, and then at 4 after
Who
12th
had
end.
shot there? Do we even update the score at this point? I think we just know that Brian Stewart, along
right.
with Alan O'Brien, Brian Mulvaney, and Andrew Dufresne, have taken the first gold medal of the 2025 Southwest Division Open. Thank you for joining us here in Long Beach, California. And
Scotty, been a pleasure.
yeah, Scotty Manicotti here with Frankie Napoli doing broadcast production number 1, the final of the Rinks men's final gold medal championship game. From Long Beach, California, to your homes, live on the Facebook page of Bulls USA. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you in a couple of days for the men's pairs final, and as well 2 days after that for the men's singles finals. Thank you from Bulls USA in the Southwest Division. Have a good one.